Hello everyone, and welcome to your tutorial on permutations and factorials. So for today's viewing pleasure, I have written out for you 6 different types of Oreos. I don't know if you are an Oreo fan. I am, although I really only like the original and golden, but they make all sorts of special flavors now. And so if you are paying attention, you can also find birthday cake or pumpkin spice or berry or mint, and there are actually many more than that, but I have listed out these 6 for our example. So let's say that you have a package of each one of these Oreo types sitting out before you, and you're going to eat 6. You're going to eat 1 of each type, okay? How many different ways could you organize your tasting? So for instance, you could go in this order: original, golden, birthday cake, pumpkin spice, berry, or mint. Or you could do it in a different order. You could do golden, birthday cake, pumpkin spice, berry, mint, and then the original. Or you could do birthday cake, pumpkin spice, berry, mint, original, and last would be golden. Or you could do pumpkin spice, berry, mint, original, golden, and then birthday cake. And I think that you get the hang of it. After you go through all of that, then you could do skipping ones. So original, birthday cake, pumpkin spice, berry, mint, golden. How many different ways do you think that you could eat those 6 Oreos? Well, there is an actual mathematical way to calculate it, other than just writing out all the possible permutations. The way you do it is you say, okay, the first Oreo that I eat, I have a choice of 6, right? The next Oreo that I eat, so let's say I eat original first. The next Oreo that I eat, I can choose from 5 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say I eat the golden. The next Oreo that I eat, I can choose from 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 options because I've already eaten 2 of the Oreos. So now all of these are gone. The next Oreo I eat, I have 3 options, and then I have 2 options, and finally I only have 1 option to choose from. If I multiply all those possibilities together, then I get the number of possible permutations for Oreo eating. So I would go on my calculator and I would say, okay, 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 equals 720. So there are 720 different ways, different orders that I could eat those Oreo cookies. Now, in math, when we do this, when we do a sequence of numbers multiplied together that are just one number apart, that is called a factorial. So this number is the same thing as 6 factorial. And the exclamation point is the symbol for factorial. Factorial. So if I asked you how many different ways are there to eat 6 Oreos, you could answer 6 factorial, or you could calculate it out at 720. Now, those of you who have your calculators handy should take a look at them. Some calculators have an actual button that is either just an exclamation point, or it's an X with an exclamation point, and that is your factorial button. This is what it's for. I have a very nice calculator, which I am extremely emotionally attached to, but it has no factorial button. So when I am faced with 6 factorial, I have to do it longhand. I have to do 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2, and then I get tired, so I usually leave off the 1. Because anything times 1 isn't going to change. So you could technically leave that off, and you would still get 720. Okay, now, just so you don't get confused, there is one more thing that I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you that factorial problems are different than these types of problems. sometimes you have these problems that say you have 3 shirts, 4 pairs of pants, and 2 pairs of shoes. How many different outfits can you make? Assuming that you're going to wear, 1 shirt, 1 pant, 1 pair of shoes. How many different outfits can you make? Well, to do that, we do 3 times 4 times 2. 3 times 4 times 2. 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24. You will notice that we do not use a factorial here when we are calculating this, because a factorial is used when we are trying to order things in a certain way, and the number of items that we have to pick from changes each time. That's not the case here. So if we had a red shirt, a blue shirt, and a brown shirt, we would just pick one of those, which would give us 3 options. So altogether, you would have 24 options for the outfits. Over here, we have 720 options for the Oreos. All right, that is your short introduction to permutations and factorials.